Hi gamers. I forgot to move my mic. There we go. Hi gamers. It's freaking dratini time. Need to be clicked off of that before I press the go up button. Holy fuck, the rat appears. Hi Nick. You'll never know. Did a certain Axel player make you nickname it that? Like striking a bargain with a evil demon or something. The shiny Mega Dragonite is blue, so if anything it works better. I don't know, you don't sound too torn up about this Oli thing. Can't argue with that. Are my button presses audible? Sometimes there's just like a little thing on the mic and I'm like, is that my button presses? I kind of hope it isn't, because that would be kind of unpleasant for VOD reasons. Okay, cool. I think it might be just like so minor that it doesn't get picked up. Like how sometimes your Discord thing will light up but you've not said anything and no one else can hear anything. The computer can detect it, but you can't. I just always want to be hashtag improving my setup. Not what I meant to do. Part of me keeps looking at improver and just being like, it would be kind of funny to pronounce it improver. That's my cool machine made out of devil magic that is exploring Mars. Not my finest. I am already that though, it doesn't work as well. Uh-huh. Oh, you can tell I'm tired. I'm seeing things. What's up tomorrow? Ah. Well, I hope it goes well. Or at least not awfully. Oh, good. Yeah, that sounds unpleasant. Can't blame you. No. Yeah. You're built different. You win these. For sure. There's some children being very loud downstairs. Classic living on top of a family situation.
Yeah, I'll turn my drums really loud.
Don't do that. Hi, Celeste. I'm so sleepy. It might be a short one tonight. Oh, I hope you get better soon. Uh-huh. Thanks, Nick. Oh, I forgot to do something. Let me do that real quick. Accidentally buys 5's Avers like a boss. It was like a couple weeks ago, I think. I remember noticing it like a week or two ago. People will talk about this like they talk about 9/11. Where were you when Twitch added a Roblox tab to the top of the front page? There's enough Roblox games, there's probably something like that. There's probably some Pokemon ripoff that has shinies. Almost certainly, because Pokemon's so popular. I don't know what that is, but I also never played Roblox, so... I think I have played like 2 individual games at some point because I had friends who were playing and they made me install it. Yeah. Well, that's the trick to how they get so fun, is they exploit the labor of children. Is they get children to do all the gameplay, the game making for them. And then they get to profit. Because people love to pretend they care about kids, but as long as they can make money, they don't care. And by people, I mean legislators and shit. It doesn't matter how evil people are if you can profit off of it, or whatever. I assume that's how these people think. Ah, rest in peace. Oh, are they the ones that are owned by Crunchyroll? That's messed up. Sorry for being so quiet today, by the way. I'm freaking tired. But it's been like over a week since I last streamed, and I kind of wanted to get like at least once a week fairly consistently. So I'm sticking to it. But this week's been kind of rough at work. And I've been editing like a stream compilation-y thing. So part of me was like, what if I just chilled and worked on that for a bit? But I wanted to do at least a little bit of a stream. Let you get your channel points up. That's messed up. I hate when I have like a nightmare and then I have a sequel to that nightmare. Hi, Lime. Hit the juckport $1 trillion. That's juckport, not juckport. My bad. Hit the juckpot. It's messed up. Although this was their solution to not being allowed to gamble anymore. So... there is actual skill involved in this one, unlike a slot machine. That would go kinda hard. Pokemon Lazarus, which is like a Emerald ROM hack that I was playing, has pinball machines for their game corner, and I think that's really fun. I like the game corner concept, and I think it's a shame that they just fully abandoned it. Instead of like just doing not as gambling-y games. Like, just don't do slot machines. Pinball's cool. Oh my god, that's awesome. Competitive pinball. I wonder what that entails. That's really cool. I don't think I know how pinball scoring works. I assume it would be like you get the highest score or something for competitive pinball. But they're just like completing it in as little, with as few balls as possible or something. I'm gonna be thinking about competitive pinball for the rest of my evening now. That's sick as hell. Oh, we hit quadruple digits! Let's go! Only 7,000 more to go. I think if a hunt of mine was to go over odds, I would like it to be this one. Because you get encounters so quickly. Like my time hunted for this one so far is probably only like a couple hours, really. Like 3 or 4, which I guess is more than a couple. But, you know. Competitive pinball. Pinball tournament rules. Official pinball tournament rules and guidelines. Doesn't say anything about how it's actually scored though. I guess if you know pinball, you already know how it's scored. Or something. Ah, scoring systems in competitive pinball. Oh, okay. Modern machines feature layered rule sets with multipliers, combos, and hidden scoring paths. Success isn't just about survival, it's about maximizing the value from each shot. Interesting. Well, that's fascinating. That's fucked up. What the hell? You're so mean. Holy shit, the rat appears. It's hiding dratini again? That's like the second time it's done that. I wonder if there's any pattern to the random, or if it's just like fully it picks just a random number. I feel like it just picks a random number. Hi Luna, how you doing? Mod view is so scary looking. I never watch in mod view if I can. There's so many big buttons on it. And then the actual stream is smaller, which is like, what's even the point then? I'm here to watch the stream, you know? I think there's a button somewhere to turn back. I can't remember where it is though, I'm sorry. I assume it has to be useful for like if you're a big channel, because why else would they implement it? But I don't know, for most of the streamers that I have been a mod for, it's just been not worth it. I kind of gotta go to the bathroom. Enjoy the opening cinematic from Heart Gold Soul Silver, I guess. I'm back. I hope you missed me. Young Shelgon is pretty good. I like that. Okay, that one's not as good. I'm sorry, Celeste. Is it? I don't know that I agree with that assessment. It's fucked up that I'm thinking of buying a second capture card at some point. Double hunting is just so much easier. Okay, I know what most of that message is, but I don't know what that last word is. So I'm regretfully opening Google Translate. Okay, Google Translate's useless because it's text and not... Oh, okay. Yeah, sure is. Good job. Yeah, instead of putting it in Google Translate, just searched the word, it immediately just came up with Shelgon's Bulbapedia page. Good call, Lime. I would not have considered that. Chat, I'm considering staying up till 1 AM Australian Eastern Time to watch the Pokemon Presents. But I do have work on Saturday morning. And I do need to get up for that work at like 7 AM. But that's still like 5.5 hours sleep. Like that's not no sleep. I've worked Saturdays with less. 1 AM for us. Only 12:30 for these South Australians. Lucky bastards. Yeah, 1 AM Friday night / Saturday morning. No, South Australia exists in an alternate timeline from the rest of Australia. My problem is, if I don't watch it live, I won't get a chance to watch it until like 1:30 when I get home from work. And there's no way I can make it through all of that time without getting spoiled on something, you know? Because if I just like open Blue Sky on my break, there's no way I'm not getting everything from it just immediately on my feed. I've been getting to bed so early lately. I've been like... Okay, so my sleep tracker counts... I've got it set up so that the recommended bedtime is like between 11 and 1. And I've had a few days lately where I've just been like starting to get ready so I can activate my sleep tracking at like 11. Thanks, Celeste. I don't oh, like the video? I don't know, I don't think I've got enough time before work when I get up in the morning to watch it. And I could theoretically like just have the audio version playing while I'm driving in the car, but that's boring as shit. I'm sorry, I couldn't pass the joke. I didn't understand it. I'm sorry, I'm not smart enough. I failed you. I wish it was tonight. If it was tonight, that would be so convenient. It's tomorrow night. Today's Thursday. It's Friday night that it happens. Yeah, I think I'm okay with suffering. Like, we've got a good crew on the Saturday tomorrow, so as long as the customers are not completely awful, it should go fairly quickly and be not that stressful. Like, I think I can survive that without dying of stress and exhaustion. There are some situations I definitely wouldn't, but I think it's fine in this case. Well, I looked up Pokemon Presents to see if there was a link, like, for it when it comes out. And there's a bunch of people talking about stuff that's allegedly been leaked, so I'm really hoping that's fake leaks. Because I'll be disappointed if it's not. Oh yeah, you do it solo, don't you? That's gotta be rough. Every time I have, like, co-workers, like, that don't carry their weight very effectively, it's been, like, a nightmare. I also haven't, unless what I just saw was a real leak, in which case I guess I have, but that doesn't count, it's just a title. Doesn't mean anything. Like, there's no actual leaks there. It was an alleged title for Gen 10 games. That was, like, the extent of it. So, a very easy thing to make up, and also not a huge deal if it is real. I wonder if I wonder if Fire Red Leaf Green dropping early was a mistake. Because if it was not a mistake, and they intentionally, like, revealed it in the lead up to the presents, that feels like they've got something big for the actual presentation. If it was a mistake, that'll be unfortunate. It did feel like they kind of had to scramble to cover parts of it up, so... Well, there's not actual confirmation of it. Like, they very much tried to act... If it was a mistake, they tried to act like they had intentionally done it within a couple hours of it happening. I would kind of love if they just shadow dropped champions, like after the presents. It's very possible, like even like, I think it's likely that revealing Fire Red Leaf Green early was a mistake. But I think they also did a good job at pretending that it hadn't been a mistake if it was. Does that make sense? That would be kind of funny as hell. Yeah, if Fire Red Leaf Green was going to be the big reveal of this present, it's gonna suck. So I kind of hope it was not a mistake and they intentionally dropped it beforehand, because then it's much more likely that the big reveal from the presents is going to be Gen 10 or Champions or something. Like, I do think there's a real chance we get, like, Gen 10 starters or Champions coming out soon or something like that. It would be kind of funny if they dropped Champions on the same day. Yeah. Well, they've said Worlds 26 is going to be played on Champions. And I assume they're going to want to give at least a bit of time for people to adjust and get, like, clicked. Yeah, I fear if Champions Shadow drops immediately after the Direct and it's, like, at 1 AM, I'm not going to be getting much sleep that night. Oh, whoa, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Hell yeah. Thanks for hanging out. No, I can't, sorry. You just have to be around for my next one. It's okay, you're getting personalized messages now when I'm going live, so... As long as you're not in the middle of something, you can probably catch it. Thank you, that's very kind. Yeah, I, like, specifically went out of my way to not look at any of the Terror League stuff. Outside of, like, some of the things that were shared, in regards to, like, older games. Because I think older, like, looking at the behind the scenes of older gen stuff is cool and neat. But I don't want to know anything for the future, I'd like to be surprised. I know there's some stuff out there, but I have kind of made a point to avoid it. New YouTube hopefully dropping in the next couple days, by the way. Not badge quest stuff, obviously, because this badge quest is... This is the next badge quest hunt that we're doing right now. But it's just like a stream highlights thing of the stuff from January. So hashtag keep an eye out for that. I'll post it on like Blue Sky and everything. Because I felt like editing and I still haven't gotten this shiny yet. And I was like, I might as well do something. Ironically enough, I think it's harder to do stream highlights as a smaller streamer than a big streamer, because people will actually clip big streamers, whereas I have to scrub through my VODs and be like, was I funny at this point? Who wants to be my librarian? There's a clips button somewhere on the Twitch UI. I can't remember where it is. I say something funny and then you hit that, and I think you can like edit it down a little bit. I don't know. I've not actually done it myself. Press the wrong button. It's over for me. I'm cooked forever. I think Champions, at least like more news about I think a Champions release date is likely. Procopia is also coming out in like a couple weeks, I think. It's like early March or something like that. Did I increment the counter for this one? 1 second. I didn't. Cool. Yeah, I think we're likely to get, if not Champions actually coming out, a Champions release date. And maybe more Procopia news and probably some kind of Gen 10 reveal. Whether that be like just the names or the starters or something. And we'll probably get, I don't know, Arceus in Unite or something. I don't know. I expect there'll be a bunch of mobile game stuff for mobile games I don't play. They'll reveal a new set for TCG Pocket. Holy shit, they're adding Nick to Pokemon Masters? Who would your... I don't know what the term is. Your partner Pokemon be? Your synchro pair, is that the term? I think it is. Rowlet's kind of awesome. Rowlet's kind of awesome. I just said that. I like Rowlet though. Kind of awesome that they nailed the first forms for all of the Alolan starters. I can say that they nailed the designs for all the starters of all stages, I guess. I don't care for Incineroar, but I can acknowledge that it's a good design from the perspective of someone who doesn't like it very much. I don't like how Incineroar looks, but I can understand that people do. There we go. That's my delicate way to word it. Yeah, no, you got it the first time. Me neither. But weirdos like Nick do, so we have to acknowledge that. Oh, if he's a wrestler, why is it no firefighting? Guys. Guys, why can't we get our 4th firefighting starter in a row? But I love how much I can emote as a VTuber. Just like non-verbally. It was like I was going through clips of me doing PNG tubing and it just doesn't... There's something nice about being able to... You know? Did you not care for the Gen 9 starters? Lime? I liked them. Well, I liked Miascarada. I liked the Sprigatito line. I never know which of your opinions to believe anymore. You're so full of lies and deceit. I do as well, that's the problem. I'll take her at face value and then she'll be like, I was lying, by the way. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Incineroar's kind of... I don't think acknowledged quite as much as other industry plants. Like, everyone knows that Lucario and Zoroark are industry plants. But Incineroar totally is as well. They let Incineroar in Smash, I think before Sun and Moon had even come out. Or like, just as it was releasing. I'm pretty sure. Okay. But it was like, I think pretty close, right? Okay, revealed November 1st, 2018. Sun and Moon launched. Oh, 26. Oh, right, the development cycle of Smash is really slow. Well, that's less fun. Wait, yeah, Sun and Moon came out 2016. Incineroar was revealed 2018. Oh, my body's full. Did I increment the counter? I don't remember if I incremented the counter. I'm so good at forgetting. I got distracted browsing wiki pages. Many such cases, I fear. Okay, I did. Who was the Fire Emblem character who was in... was it like... Orin or something? Am I remembering that right? They did like Corrin in Smash 4 just before Fates came out or something? Ah, okay. Damn, I'm wrong about everything. You can tell I don't follow this series at all. Okay, yeah. June showed me that clip again the other day. It was on my mind a little bit. Really good clip. I was kind of half right on Corrin in that case though, right? I started playing one of the Fates ones. Whatever the purple one was. I didn't get very far into it, and then I looked up the reviews and everyone was like, this game bad. And I was like, maybe that's why I'm not enjoying it. Yeah, I think. Maybe? This was like years and years and years ago. I don't remember which one it was. I think I don't particularly care for Fire Emblem gameplay, unfortunately. Like the usual like permadeath style and stuff. Awesome. That's definitely a cool and normal thing to throw in your video game. I think that generally it should be understood that if you're writing a character doing something and they make a choice that Urza would have made for Magic the Gathering, You've made the wrong choice. They've made an ethically bad choice. Maybe that's the point. It's the point with Urza, but oh, cool. Fire Emblem games are so normal about gay people existing, huh? Oh, okay. Interesting. Was not aware of that. Mm-hmm. I've heard a lot of people say that Three Houses is like either the greatest or worst game ever. Or that they really like the characters and hate the story or parts of it. I would like to play it at some point, but like I never finished Awakening either. I think I just struggle to lock in on Fire Emblem games. I'm a big fan of lesbians who are against the church. That's like top 10 things for sure. It does, at least from the outside, like looking in, from what I've seen, it seems like the kind of game where like things fans do related to it are more interesting than the actual thing itself. See ya, Allie. It's kind of like getting expanded Order 66, where it's like the Order 66 scene by itself was not like that much, and then you get a bunch of backstory and caring about all of the characters in it, and then suddenly it hits a lot harder. See ya, Lime. Have a good dinner. I've been thinking about Star Wars so much lately. I'm so Star Wars built. It's awful. I love it. I think I'll go till we hit 1365, because that's shiny charm odds, and that's a nice number for me to have in my head. That's a nice number for me to lock in on. Oh, it's so fucking stupid. It's crazy that a script that bad exists, and it would still be preferable, in my opinion, to the movie that actually came out. Isn't that crazy? They made an awful fake script. Like, no, not they made an awful script and then scrapped it, and then made a worse script after. How'd they manage to do that? I rewatched it with June a couple months back, and it's really bad. Did we watch it together? Yeah, I'm sleepy. I forgot you were playing soccer game. That's why I made us watch it. Okay. I was like, why did I just on a whim make June and I watch The Rise of Skywalker? But it's because it wasn't just us. It's because I will always jump at the any excuse to torment you. Glad we worked that out. Yeah, but Horses was a good movie. That's not an equivalent exchange. I made you watch the worst Star Wars and you made me watch a good movie. Should watch more Horse movie. Mm-hmm. It's opera movie, yeah? I feel like I remember you saying that. Because they have opera cameos in it. And you were like, yeah, that's because she was in the big one from the last movie. Yeah, but that's a lot harder to watch in just sort of one sitting while you're visiting. Oh yeah, June's put a drum kit in the spare room, so you'll have even less room than usual in there when you next visit. I think Tiggs would get violent if the door was, like, kept closed every night for a month. He was barely putting up with it when you were staying for a week. That's true. He's cute like that. Oh, I've only been live an hour and a half. I feel like I should go live longer, but I'm sleepy tired, so maybe I just don't. I should save my energy for tomorrow, to be honest. I think that's probably important to do. One more. Not what I said. Very much not what I said. You're putting fucking words in my mouth. This is it, 1365. Shiny charm odds in the new games. But this is not the new games. Ooh, wah 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 wah. GG's, it's over, we're cooked. Alright, thanks for hanging out, gamers. Exclamation mark new vid. You all have to watch my YouTube video. Everyone gotta watch my YouTube video right now, okay? That's the rules. I don't know. I'll probably stream sometime next week. Keep an eye on my things or whatever. I'm gonna be uploading that stream highlights in probably the next couple days, so be there or be square. Fools. Is anyone I care about live? Just a GDQ replay. Cool, no raids tonight. Goodbye, gamers. Night night.